Hello, my name is Kashira Woodard, and I'm doing the presentation on school culture and review based on Every Teacher, a Leader by Levin and Schramm 2016. As a teacher at Radium Spring Middle Magnet School of the Arts in Albany, Georgia, at the Dougherty County School System, I reflect deeply on the vision and envision force of shaping our student culture. I will first highlight five strengths that contributes to our positive culture, and then discuss five areas of growth or weakness. I then will conclude with the findings of the Knowles adult learning theory and key leadership principles. Okay, so our top strength, I'm going to start off with our five strengths of school culture. The top strength, and these strengths are based on because Radium Middle School is one of the lowest performance schools in the state of Georgia. So we are required to do certain things during the course of the day. And I feel like this is one of the reasons why these are our strengths when it comes down to the culture of our school. The first one is collaboration and teamwork. We collaborate so much that we sometimes, the teachers, become family because we are always collaborating when it comes down to anything in the school. We are definitely going to have a meeting. We have a 1 hour and 50-minute planning, which consists of meetings, planning, collaboration, and teamwork. This is our strength because the school worked together through PLCs, interdisciplinary projects, and shared lesson plans. This fosters the sense of unity and purpose. One of the things that I highlight when it comes down to collaboration is we have two teams, it's A and B, and our team pretty much meet every Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes on Thursday during planning if we don't have any meetings or any parent meetings. But when we meet and do collaboration, for example, I have a teammate and she may bring something to the table where I may not see. And this is what it is when it comes down to collaborating. You must bring something different to the table that can help each other. The research support is collaboration culture improves student outcomes and teacher retention. The citation is Dufour and Fullen, 2013. Number two of my strength is trust between teacher and leadership. Why is this my strength? Our administration encourages teachers' voice in decision making and provides consistent feedback through open door communication. This is one thing that I like about our school. Building that trust with those leaders, and we can actually go to the administrators or the leaders and talk about anything or tell them things that we may be struggling with or some concerns with. This is one of the top strength because sometimes you administrators or leaders can be intimidating. And it makes you not have that open door to go and talk to them. But one thing about Radium leaders, they are very have an open door for us when it come down to talking about the things that we need to discuss when it come down to student success. The research support is schools with high relations, trust is stronger academic performance and less turnover by Bark and Scheider, 2002. Number three, focus on student achievement. Of course, this has to be a focus because we are a struggling reading and math school. Why is our strength? Why is it a strength? The staff consistently review the maps and a Lexile data to tailor instructions and monitor growth, aligning with the district goals and improving reading proficiency. We also do Beacon, which is a mock for the GMAS, Georgia Milestone assessment that we take every year. So we do four beacons where we go and have the students to test and see where they are, and we get the results, and we tailor our lessons based on the data that is given with the students. The research data, information, instruction increase, and academic success. This is Hamilton AL 2009. That's the citation. Number 4, positive teacher morale and recognition. Positive teacher morale and recognition. This is something that I am over. I should have probably put it at number 1, but I did number 4 because I feel like our collaboration was is one of the top things. Morale is something that we definitely need, and recognition. Why is it our strengths? We have regular recognition, such as Teacher of the Month. Well, this year, it went from Teacher of the Month to Spotlight Teacher, which is just a little changing in of the academic language, because we have a new principal on this year, and she was used to spotlighting teachers instead of saying Teacher of the Month. But this is something that is put on our website, put on Facebook, put on rooms. These are those places where not only the staff is seen, but also the community and also our parents. The research support is recognition and affirmation increase motivation and professional satisfaction. This is the citation Ryan and DC 2000. Number 5 with our strength with Radium Spring Middle School, parental and community engagement. Now, although I could possibly put this in the week, but this year with the platform of rooms being rolled out for our district, it definitely put a strength on our parental and community engagement. And also, we have a new principal that he is definitely a tech savvy. He put everything out to the community through Facebook, and this helps the parents and the community know everything that's going on with Radium Spring Middle School. Our partnership with families and community support, student learning, and school events. Definitely like things that we may have, like we're having a winter platform. Normally that winter it will not be a lot of parent participation because it's not broadcast the way it's supposed to. But this year we are already seeing some positive things when it come down to that. The research support is Epstein 2018. Okay, now we go into our 5 weaknesses or area of growth. Inconsistent classroom management practices. And I think I know this is a weakness because we don't have many professional learning about classroom management. A lot of our teachers, they're teaching, but they didn't go to school for teaching, if that makes any sense. We have a waiver where teachers, if you have a degree in that area, for example, I started out having a degree in English, and I started teaching English, but I didn't have a background in teaching. So sometimes when that happens, you have those teachers that may not know that piece of how to structure classroom management. And I really feel like, being that we are a district with that waiver, we should have a little bit more professional learners when it come down to classroom management, because if you don't have classroom management, the students are definitely not going to learn anything, and it's not going to be successful. Research support. Consistent school-wide management promotes discipline and better learning environment, which is citation Simonson 2015. Number 2, our weaknesses. Limit time for professional learning with the communities. We don't have many PLs with our community, where teachers often have limited time to deep for deep collaboration beyond required meetings, like for our communities. A lot of times when we do put things out for the community, although that is one of our strengths to put out things to our communities, but I know that's a struggle because our community doesn't know the academic language sometimes that we put out. So that's a weakness. To me, that's a weakness for our community. The research support is time is currency of collaboration. Um, VITSCORE 2008. Number 3, teacher burnouts and high workloads. Teacher burnout and high workload. Why is this a weakness? I say because balancing instruction, testing, and administrative tasks creates stress and fatigue. Sometimes we are staying at school late because during our planning, although we may plan together, sometimes we still have to stay longer hours to make sure that we are prepared for the next day, because we have those meetings, so many meetings during planning based off of our performance for the state. We have to have those meetings. So sometimes we don't even get a chance to put things on the board that we need for the next day. So I know I would say teacher burnout because I know I'm getting home late, and there's the high workload because we are on that list of being low in performing. Research support is burnt out, decrease teachers' effectiveness, and increase citation Skalovic and Skalovic, 2018. Number 4, community gaps between departments. Why is this a weakness? While collaborating is strong with grade levels across departments, community can be inconsistent. Meaning, we go back to me saying that our strength is collaboration, normally we just do collaboration with our teammate, which, for example, I do reading support or ELA. We're just meeting with them. We never get a chance to talk to math, or we never get a chance to talk to science. Now, we do get a chance to talk to social studies because we do a lot of interdisciplinary collaboration when it come down to them, making sure that they're getting some type of reading support in social studies. That research support is effective communication network are linked into improve invitation and alignment, which is Lewis 2010. Number 5, limited opportunity for teacher leadership development. I say this is the lowest because you have to set your own goal when it come down to teacher leadership. Yeah, they will put it out there, but we definitely have to set our own goal. And I feel like everybody should be some type of leader. While teachers input in value, there are few structured pathways to formally leadership growth. Now, we do have the district do put out different cohorts for teacher leadership, but that has to be something that you have to do on your own or have to do self-motivation. Research support in intentional teacher leadership program fostering retention and school improvement. Citation York, Bart, and Dukes, 2004. In my conclusion, this school culture review has reinforced the power of effective reflection leadership. The strength I identified, trust, collaboration, and recognition, form the foundation of our success at Radium Spring Middle School. However, the weakness such as inconsistent classroom management, teacher burnouts, reveals area which intentionally professional learning can make a difference. Now, let's talk about the Knowles Adult Learning Theory. I learned so much through the Knowles Adult Learning Theory, 1980. I recognize that teachers, like students, need autonomy, relevance, and respect in their professional growth. To address these challenges, our professional learning should model adult-centered approaches, interactive, problem-based, and collaborative. For example, future sessions for classroom management should allow teachers to share strategies, reflect on experiences, and co-create solutions rather than receive one-size-fits-all directives. As a teacher leader, my role in the building trust facilitates reflection and builds a bridge for the gap between vision and practice. When we invest in a culture that values continuous learning, each teacher becomes a leader and every student benefits. Thank you so much. I enjoyed this class of being a teacher leader. This definitely polished me a little bit when it come down to my leadership in my building at Radium Spring Middle Magnet School of the Arts. Thank you.